All right, it's Wednesday night, and I guess my theme of the night, what's kind of on my mind, is all the unfinished things, undone things, loose ends, that kind of stuff. I have so many things I'm working on right now, and I feel so torn in 100 different directions. And I kind of feel like this little bit of frustration inside of myself that the day is already done, and I didn't finish the things I needed to finish. I started several things, I worked on stuff. I can look at my day and think, okay, I made a new budget for the year, kind of. I did like kind of cap off a report that's been hanging out there a little bit. But I mean, there's just a lot of unfinished things. I'm trying to like germinate new ideas for work, and the feels just sometimes just like a tidal wave of things I need to do that I can't finish. And that's kind of the life that I've set up for myself a little bit. And, when I think about the alternative of like getting a job and having one job to do, I think that sounds kind of appealing in the sense that it's a paycheck. But there's something sparked inside of me that seems to really like or feel drawn to this world that I'm in, which is a self-directed, independent thing. But the downside of that, of course, in addition to, not knowing where the money's always going to come from, but is that, there's so many things I'm doing, I can't just focus on one thing on a day. I just can't. And trying to have a bunch of things out there that are unfinished sometimes feels really jarring and unsettling to me. So tonight, my goal for myself is just to get settled in my head. I mean, like, even for instance, I did a yoga practice that was just like much of it was just a flow, kind of the same, the same kind of holds, the same kind of postures, kind of over and over again. And that felt really good to me. But I had to leave that halfway in because there was something else taking my attention that I had to turn to, and I didn't have a choice. So I just feel like today's been kind of dominated by that idea. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to kind of look at tomorrow as another day to get some things done, but not, but maybe to kind of give myself the permission to just do what I can. Just do what I can. That's what's on my mind. The kind of yoga flow, that soft, slow movement that requires strength. It's not necessarily restorative, but is just mild, repetitive movements, felt really therapeutic to me. So that's kind of part of my mind-body practice. But I'm also going to get my trusty Palo Santo smudge stick and just do a little ritual for myself tonight here that I'll demonstrate for whatever reason. The song I'm going to add to my playlist has nothing to do with any of this at all. All day I've just been on this kind of slow dance trancey music vibe all day. And I've really enjoyed it, and I might just have to stay with that vibe for a day or two. But one of the bands I love, or the musical acts that I love, is Bonobo. And there's a song called Cirrus that I've listened to a couple times today because I just love all the percussion in it, and it's just really kind of a nice vibe. So I'm going to add that song by Bonobo tonight to my playlist. And now I'm going to take my candle and I'm going to light my smudge stick, and I'm just going to say, it's funny, I had my COVID support group earlier this week, and kind of the thing I asked the participants to do, I'm going to drink a glass of wine. One of the things I asked my participants to do was to stop, we kind of paused, and I asked the participants in my group to think of a message that they feel that they need to say to themselves? What is it that they need to hear? We were talking specifically about kind of coping with the COVID situation and how that's impacting them this last week. And, I just asked my members to just sit and think about, what is the message you need to give yourself right now? And they didn't have to say it out loud, but I just asked them to think about that and to kind of see if this week they can kind of give themselves that message. So the message that I need to say to myself tonight is, once I get my smudge stick lit here, a little bit more. I like it good and smoldering. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. The message that I think I need to say to myself tonight is, I accept the day that I have had. I accept the day as it came. I accept my shortcomings. I accept my day as it was. Tomorrow is another day. But here and now, I accept the day that I've had, and I embrace the successes that I had today. The laughter that I had today, which I had. The moments of joy that I had today, which I had. I accept my day as it is, and I let it go.